Hey everyone, my name is Lesa Hunt. I'm here because Jenny asked me if I would mind sharing what the Lord has done and is doing in my life. And of course, I'm very happy to share. The Lord has been so good to me. He's good to me all the time, and He is the love of my life. I was trying to think about, there's so many things I would love to share, but that would take a long time. I have had a lot of experiences, but I think right now what I would like to share is how important it is to spend time with the Lord. I feel like that is something that a lot of people, even believers, may not realize how much of a difference it can make in your life, your daily life, your daily walk with the Lord. And what I mean by that is to intentionally make time to spend with the Lord. That would be whatever time that you can put aside, quiet time, time with just you and God together. You could do that. Well, for me, I do it in the mornings because I like to start, I'm a morning person, and I like to start my day with God. It kind of sets the tone for the rest of the day. If I can get a positive word, a positive experience, spending time with Him. A lot of people are so busy, and we all are very, very, very busy, and we all have lives with our families, and some of us work outside the home, and there's just all kinds of things going on. However, I have found that since I have intentionally scheduled time to spend with the Lord in the Word in the last few years, it has made a major difference. I look back, I'm in my 50s. I'm not an old lady, but I'm in my 50s, and I haven't always had devotional time. And boy, do I wish I would have, because now I look back, although I was walking with the Lord and I love the Lord, I wasn't making that time outside of church, outside of Sunday morning, to spend one-on-one time with the Lord. And when I look back, I see all the blessings and the things He was doing in my life then that I wasn't really aware of. And I wish I would have been, because I would have had more faith and less worry. Now, He inspires me. His Word inspires me. I get my devotional book out, sit there with my coffee. I read the message. Whatever the message applies to, there's references to the Bible. I can go to the Bible. I can read those verses. And I study those verses, not just those verses, but I study the verses prior to those verses, along with the verses that are after those verses. And I get more out of it. I get more knowledge. And that really helps me to make it through each day. And God works supernaturally. And thankfully, He just comes through all the time. He never lets us down. A lot of times after doing my devotions, I go out for the day, and there'll be a circumstance or a situation with myself or with someone I might have ran into, and those verses come back to me, and I'm like, wow, that is so supernatural that it was the Lord knew I was going to go out that day. He gave me those verses. And it's just amazing. And I know that a lot of you experience that. But I guess I'm just trying to say that when I was in my 20s, 30s, 40s, I was not really doing a one-on-one regularly with the Lord. So now I think it's more important than ever as Christians that we do find that time. I know a lot of us are probably praying more. I think a lot of the world is praying more because of everything that's going on, and that is a good thing. However, I also believe that we are to constantly have faith and trust in the Lord and to rely on Him with everything that's going on, and to realize that this earth that we are in is temporary, and we are here, we are put here to serve and to help others and to show the love of Christ. I have some verses here I'd like to share with you in regards to those things and trusting the Lord during this time, actually, and all the time. So, it doesn't matter what we're faced with. There's going to be things that are going to be thrown out there to us, and sometimes it's to throw us off. And, we have to be real careful because the enemy is real good about that, about throwing us off, trying to incorporate fear and worry. And we just have to always keep our eyes on the Lord and not on what's actually going on. Yes, we should pay attention to what's going on, but we also need to just always tune in to the Lord. So, that way we'll have peace. All right, so Romans 8:7-8, for the mind that is set on the flesh is hostile to God, for it does not submit to God's law. Indeed, it cannot. Those who are in the flesh cannot please God. And then Psalm 46, 1-2, God is our refuge and strength, a very present help in trouble. Therefore, we will not fear though the earth gives way, though the mountains be moved into the heart of the sea. And, as far as earthly security, we are not to have security here. We're not to make plans. Otherwise, we'll just be frustrated because the way the earth is going, it's uncertain. The Lord knows what's going on, and I think we have a general idea what's going on. So do not seek security in this world. Making checklists to find peace and relaxation can only lead to frustration. Seek the Lord's presence. He will help you to know what is important, what needs to be done now, and what not. And this is a reference to Isaiah 26:3. And then, again, we're not to look to these things that are seen, but for the things that are unseen. Because the things that are unseen are eternal, where the things that are seen are temporary. And that's in 2 Corinthians 4:18. And there's other verses as well, but I don't want to take a whole lot of time. But I do want to wrap up and let you know that it's very important as Christ followers that we pray for others constantly. And there's so many people that are lost and that are fearful. And you may know a few of those people. They may be your friends or family, people you work with. Continue to lift them up in prayer. Don't give up on them. And also, as Christ followers, even when we run into people, when we're out going to the store shopping and we run into someone, pray for that person. Go home later or the next day whenever you do your, one-on-one time with the Lord or prayer time. Pray for those people that you ran into. You may not ever see them people again. And you know what? You may be the only person praying for that person. We don't know their circumstances. We don't know, where people are headed. And we just should pray for each and every soul. And just show the love of Jesus when you can. Just let Jesus work in you and give you the words and the actions, and just follow him. And anyway, thank you for watching.